Hello, welcome to TJD Movie Reviews, episode 26. We watched Sinister.
I'm Ty.
Jake.
And I'm Drew.
Sinister was a 2012 film, horror film, should say. Yeah, starring Ethan Hawke, who I guess is...
We're the unofficial Ethan Hawke podcast.
I don't think I've picked an Ethan Hawke film yet.
Are you going to pick Boyhood?
No, I'm not going to pick Boyhood.
I never saw Boyhood.
Assault on Precinct 13.
I wanted to see that, I never saw it, but I doubt pick it.
You watch the original.
I was going to say, I really don't need to see Ja Rule act.
Is Ja Rule in that?
Yeah.
I don't remember. It's been a while since I've seen it.
John Leguizamo is also.
Can it be worse than hearing Ja Rule rap, though?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I'll ask him next time I'm getting my tires rotated.
Oh, him and Shaggy work together?
I love these callbacks. You know how we disparage every washed-up 90s rapper? Ja Rule wasn't even a 90s rapper,
no,
was he?
he's like
He's more like
2000s rapper, yeah.
Ashanti! That stupid video where they're in the hot air balloon. This has nothing to do with Sinister.
It's as scary as Sinister, though.
Yeah, it's a frightening thought.
Jake, this was yours, so I'll let you give the synopsis.
So Sinister's about a writer named... I'm trying to remember, he has a really weird name. Ellison Oswalt.
Because it was named after two people the writer knew. Patton Oswalt was one of them. I didn't know the other person. It was like Ellison.
Thomas Ellison.
No, it was Ellison like Handler or
Thomas
something.
Edison.
Herbie Hancock.
Durr.
Anyways, Ethan Hawke is a true crime writer who kind of had a one-hit wonder in terms of writing. He had a book called Kentucky Blood that made him a bunch of money and got him a bunch of fame, and he's kind of not been as successful with his later stuff. And him and his family move into this new home to look into the disappearance of a girl for this new book that he's writing, and his wife is kind of pissed, and she's kind of like, hey, like, if this isn't the one, then we should just, call it a good career.
Cut our losses.
Yeah, and just move on, find something else to, keep you entertained.
Nothing to keep your dreams down like a family with kids.
Wow. Encouraging words from Drew.
I don't know where to go from that.
You can't top that.
Drew he looks at kids and goes, "You're ruining your parents' lives."
Just by existing.
No, I just meant dreams. Dreams,
Oh.
not lives aren't ruined. Dreams are ruined.
Yeah, it'd be so much better if it was just your life. But it's more drawn out and sad than that. Anyways, he goes into this house and finds a bunch of 8mm home movies in the attic that are basically snuff films.
Mm-hmm.
One of them involves a family that...
Explain what a snuff film is, in case somebody doesn't know.
A snuff film is like a home movie that portrays an actual murder, more or less.
Or is actually a murder.
Well, yeah, that's what I meant.
Okay.
By portray. No, it's not like you put on makeup and pretend to murder. Like, a snuff film is a real murder film. I don't know why I'm struggling to...
No, go ahead. You're fine.
But anyways, one of these happened in the backyard of the house that they just moved into. This family of four, family of five, you later learn, but you see 4 bodies get hanged in a tree, and you're like, this is the best housewarming present ever. Not. But the movie is about Ethan Hawke looking into and trying to figure out what all these murders are, and he sees a creature.
It starts with first, he's trying to find out what just happened to this girl.
Well, yeah.
There was because it was a family of 4 got hung, but they never found the little girl.
Right.
Because it was a family of 5. And that's what he started out with, and it evolves into him trying to figure out the connection with all these other murders and missing children.
Right, because if you find a box of a bunch of, families getting murdered, but only one of them pertains to your book, You're not just gonna push the rest of them aside.
I
and be
would.
like, you would?
I would make them all one book, like one different book each.
But if I'm at the store and there's a sticker on 2 books and one says The Daring Tale, well, it wouldn't be daring. it's not Indiana Jones.
Nope.
Solving 1 murder or solving 5 murders, I'm going to be like, more bang for your buck. Actually, I don't buy that shit, but, you know, my mom would be all over it. I'm getting off topic.
Yeah.
Anyways, in these home movies, he sees weird symbols, first off, and then he sees a creature that you later find out is named Bagul, or the Boogeyman, or Mr. Boogie. And, yeah, Ethan Hawke tries to not die or go insane.
Or have his family die.
Yeah.
Or go insane.
Anything else?
Before we get into this, spoilers.
Yeah, we're going to talk about it.
Yeah. We'll probably give away the ending, because I might give it away. I'm just going to say it.
Yeah, we won't dance around it. It's hard for us to dance around it, so I'd say just put it all out there.
You want
But this is your disclaimer.
Dancing with the Devil in the Pale Moonlight?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
With my penis.
Like, how's that work?
Is there a special kind of training for that?
Yeah.
You go to dance academy?
Yeah.
Penis dance academy?
Is it?
It's in the back of a van in an abandoned Kmart parking lot.
Your penis is?
Yeah. Haven't you heard the song Detachable Penis? That's about me. For real though, have you heard that song?
No.
It's a great song.
Is that Tool?
No. It's some...
That's Hooker without a penis.
Oh, Tool does Hooker Without a Penis?
Yeah.
I didn't know Tool did a song called Hooker Without a Penis.
Pretty sure.
I don't know who does Detachable Penis. It's like a one-hit wonder from the 90s. I'll send it to you guys later.
Yeah.
I'm sure the listeners are like, what the fuck, guys?
It's probably Shaggy.
He had detachable penis after she caught him cheating.
Right? Not
It
by
wasn't
choice.
him though.
Oh yeah, it wasn't him.
So he claimed.
Uh,
So, pros, cons.
There's some genuine, like as a pro, there's some genuine like suspense. Some really good build-up suspense in this film.
Make your balls a little tingly.
Why would it make my balls tingly?
Well, you should see a doctor.
Are you saying it should or shouldn't?
I don't know.
Well,
But if your balls are tingly, you might want to see a healthcare professional.
but I didn't say they were.
Okay. I'm just letting you know.
Okay.
It's that time of the month. This is getting...
Are you okay?
No.
Okay. All right. But no, there's some genuine scenes of suspense. The only part is like it all takes place at night, so there's always that extra layer. But like with a horror movie, I sometimes enjoy when it happens during the day as well.
Like your Halloweens. And
Yeah.
Yeah, you're always led to believe that it's a preconceived notion that during the day you're absolutely safe, nothing can
Mhm.
harm you.
Right.
That's why I like when a horror movie breaks that barrier. It's like, oh yeah, you ain't fucking safe. That
Goes
thing's-
against the convention.
Yeah, this is messing with you all the time. Why would it only mess with you at this time?
This one, though, I would say that it's almost too fucking creepy that you need a time period where you're like, holy shit, let's just chill the fuck out.
Mm.
Just playing devil's advocate.
Yeah.
Me personally. But I get where you're coming from. It would be nice if, like, during the day, there was something to really catch you off guard.
Mm-hmm. Instead of those stupid jump scares, which that's a con. But there's a stupid jump scare in this. Like there was one good one where you laughed at me for it getting me, and it was a good one.
No, I only laughed because it gets everyone.
Yeah.
And I knew that it was coming. I actually wasn't even watching the TV because I would have fucking jumped. I was watching you two, and
Really?
I saw you both.
But-
But I was like, okay. That,
No, I hate when they set up like a stupid last one, a last hurrah, and it's just like okay, like that's not even worth it. The film's pretty much over. It doesn't add anything. It's just like okay, whatever.
There's really only 2 or 3 jump scares, I'd say, though.
Yeah.
You got the one at the very end, which was lame and shouldn't have happened. I'd say the girl's face coming out of the dark was kind of one.
The first kid, yes.
And I don't know, I thought that one was alright, because it was, I don't know, it wasn't, like, it isn't one of those movies that's just jump scare over and over and over.
You hadn't seen them yet, so that's why it's like, oh, okay, like, that makes sense.
Right. And Lawn Work, I think, is one of the best fucking jump scares, period.
Yes.
Like, I love that short. Because it's fucked up.
Yeah.
And it's got, like, so many creepy elements to it. Like, the 8mm camera can only have so much light, so you can only see, like, right in front of the lawnmower. And you know that some shit's about to go down, but you're like, I don't know when, and I don't know what's going to happen when it does. And then you hear the fucking, like, blood-curdling scream, and you're like, oh, Jesus Christ, like...
It's like watching Naked Gun, the beginning, and you're following the light on top of the car, drive around through everything, then all of a sudden you're on a roller coaster, then you're in a woman's shower, then you're in a house.
But way better.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, there were naked women in the beginning of Naked Gun, so...
Okay. Do you look for naked women in your horror... Well, actually, I kind of do look for naked women in my horror movie.
The only thing that makes Jason 10 or Jason X redeemable.
You choose the words...
Redeemable?
You choose the words Jason X and redeemable in the same sentence.
Actually, there is a pretty badass kill in Jason X.
Are you talking about the sleeping bags?
Well, no, that's not badass. That's just hilarious.
Frozen face.
The frozen head.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
The flash frozen head. That was awesome.
I'm convinced that short little dream sequence with the 2 girls at the camp is the only good part of that movie. Because it's fucking amazing.
It was pretty damn funny.
It was so self-aware that you can't help but be like, yeah, right.
Are we still talking about Jason in space?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You remember the part where he's having a dream?
It's been the only time I watched it was when it came out, and then never again.
So Jason has a dream that he's back at Camp Crystal Lake.
No, the android makes it like it's a hologram.
That's right.
And she makes it so like there are 2 naked campers, and they're like, "Oh, we're promiscuous."
They've got their tits out and everything.
Oh, why don't you come have sex with us?
Yeah, they're like, we're gonna smoke some weed and drink a lot.
Yeah.
I think now that you mention it, I do remember that.
And then Jason's just like looking around.
And they each hop in like a sleeping bag. And so he picks one up and just starts beating the other
on
with
a fucking rock or a log or something.
Yeah.
That's great.
Oh. You can hear him going like, ow, stop it. That's pretty funny.
That was hilarious. Yes.
So yeah, listeners, Jason X.
Do not
never watch it.
No. You can find that clip on YouTube, probably.
Yeah, we're laughing about literally like a 2-minute long scene. The rest of it is dog shit.
Yes. And the one I think is super cool kill, but it's like the first kill in the movie, and it's not worth watching like 25 minutes of Jason X to see one kill.
What's worse, Jason X or Manhattan?
I never saw Manhattan.
Holy fuck, man.
What's worse, Jason X or New York Minute?
I never saw New York Minute.
Jason X.
Kai has.
I didn't see the whole thing. Stupid Eugene Levy. Anyways, this has nothing to do with Sinister. I gave 2 pros. Well, I gave a pro and a con.
I got a pro.
Okay.
The music.
Oh, gosh.
I think the music for this movie elevates it to a better horror movie than it actually is. I think if they just would have had mediocre music, it would have been pretty forgettable. But they got a ambient, dark ambient band from, it's not Norwegia.
Norway?
Norwegia?
Norwegia. You know, a
Look it up on your map, kids.
A Norwegia board with all the letters.
And the numbers?
Yeah. The spirits? Okay, what the fuck. Norway, yeah. I'm gonna cut that to make me not seem stupid. Didn't say retarded, but I did now. Oh, fuck. Yeah, so they got Olver, which is a band from Norway that does ambient dark music that's really fucked up. It kind of sounds like Aphex Twin like really messed up Aphex Twin. Kind of sounds like Boards of Canada, if anybody knows what any of these bands are. And if you don't, I'd suggest look them up. Maybe not Over, because you want to sleep at night.
Yeah.
And that seems to be their wheelhouse. I went and listened to some of their shit, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, it's like horror movie soundtrack. Like every album they've ever done, you're like, wow, how the fuck do you, like, you're mixing this somewhere, and it has to be dark occasionally.
No, they leave the lights on.
How do you not scare the shit out of yourselves?
They live at the Motel 6. They always keep a light on.
Or they live in Norway, which is hell on earth already.
Wow.
I don't know, Norway is like the... What's with Norway and Satan? Drew? I don't know why I'm looking to you. You're in a band.
My ancestors are from Norway.
Yeah, of course they are.
Yeah.
So you know the secret, but you don't want to divulge that for the listener?
Well, you can come join our cult and find out.
What I have to do to get in there?
Drink purple Kool-Aid.
I don't want to know.
No.
It's not any of the
Actually,
shit.
it might be right up your alley.
I was going to say, it's not any of the shit that I'm already doing.
You have to fill out an application, and there's like a 2-week waiting period.
A $20 application fee as well.
We get free lunch occasionally with a business card.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty gay. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Jesus
I don't know why I laughed so hard at that, and then immediately try to save it. Huh? Where was I going? Oh, the score.
Yeah.
The score is fucking creepy.
It is.
Especially everything that accompanies the home movies.
Yeah, I was gonna say, when he's watching the home movies and you just hear that click, 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 clack, you know, from the projector.
It's from the reel being done.
Yeah. The music adds to it. It just makes it
It's unnerving.
Yeah.
It just sets a tone like that, like shit is going down.
Everybody seems to think that, like, I've asked people that have seen the movie, like, what's the creepiest music you thought? I thought the creepiest one was from one of, I think it's the second one, the barbecue one.
Yeah.
When they're on the beach and it's playing that weird, like, almost, I think it's a piano, but it's like just a creepy, like, someone's watching you type of melody. I don't know how to explain it. It just sounds like
No, that's
that.
a totally different song. I always feel like somebody's watching.
Oh, god damn it. No, not that song. My brother thought the creepiest one was the voices when he's actually setting the car on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you hear that
Yeah.
weird,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I wondered about that too. I was like, who's making that noise?
He thinks hands down that's the scariest one.
That one's pretty creepy.
That was.
I didn't, like, I don't know. It's weird. Like, if I heard that click on somewhere in the house when it was, like, nighttime, I'd be fucking terrified. But it's one of those, like, when I heard it, I was just kind of like, I don't know. Sounds like...
Ty, no, break into Jake's house and play that while he's sleeping.
I might get shot.
That's probably not a good comment to make.
Why?
But I'll make it anyway. We'll cut it. La 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 la. I'm like, it just sounds like what any ISIS recruit is screaming all the time anyway. So,
Wow.
just with like jangling chains and fire, and it's like ISIS the movie.
So they're already in our house showing us home movies.
Yeah, it doesn't sound that bad actually. Better getting your head sawn off in a desert. I feel like I talk about decapitation too much on this.
Like
Every time we bring up like LimeWire, I'm like, oh, you download a song and it's someone getting decapitated. It's because it's a true story though. Like, I downloaded a Deftones song once and it was a guy getting his head cut off with a chainsaw, and it was real. It's real because I looked into it, because I was like, it's one of those, you're 14 and you're like...
Did I just see someone die?
Yeah. And then you keep watching it.
and then you have a basement full of dead children.
It's one of those, I've seen so many horror movies at this point that I don't know that that's not just really good fake stuff. So it was more me looking into it to be like, who made this? And then I found out, no, it's real. And I'm like, oh. So now I know the difference. I could look at a side by side and be like, that guy really died, and that's Hollywood.
And that was the day that Jake grew up.
It didn't feel good. No, that actually really fucked me up for a little bit. Believe it or not, guys, watching someone get their head sawn off with a chainsaw will change you.
The more you know.
How, like, I don't want to get too graphic with it. How quick was it?
The first guy pretty quick. The second one not so much. The second they like nicked him and like you can hear him like trying to breathe and shit, and they just kind of let him. It wasn't good. That's why I was like, wow, these special effects.
To find out.
Yep.
Oh man. Oh, no wonder you're so.
And then you're 14, so you're sharing your dad's laptop, and he's like, "What the fuck is all this shit?" I'm like, "It was Deftones, man," and he's like, "That band is the devil." No, that never happened.
And I'm grounded.
Yeah.
Like, where did this happen? Like, not
LimeWire, Mexico.
Okay, that's what I was asking.
Mexico.
Okay.
That's why I'm always talking about Mexican chainsaw gangs, because I've seen them. Not in person. I don't want to. Alright, this is nothing to do with Sinister.
It's like a snuff film, though.
This is like me laying on a therapist couch and being like, listener, this is why I am the way I am. Why don't you love me?
I got a pro. Ethan Hawke.
Ethan Hawke.
He's genuinely believable in this movie, and believe it or not, you were telling me earlier that a lot of the takes and stuff that they were having him do, like when he was watching the movies for the first time, like those were the first time he ever actually watched those movies. So you were getting the most genuine reaction you possibly could from him, or he'd be upstairs in the attic and they slam the attic door and they got a reaction out of him doing.
Yeah, he was freaking out.
Yeah.
Especially the lawn work one. Like, it cuts to his face freaking out. And that's, like, the first time I watched it, like, first off, I was like, holy fuck. But then, like, looking at his reaction, I'm like, that's a good fucking actor. And he is.
Yeah.
But I think that added, like, extra to it. Because he seemed, like, out of his element almost.
Well, and a lot of people think that, oh yeah, that's superficial, like, that's not real acting. Like, real acting should be, like, you know stuff is coming and then you react based on that. But no, I think that takes it to even a more real place.
And see, the thing is, he kind of composed himself, because this movie was aiming for a PG-13, and it got an R, which, you know, watching it, I was like, man, there really wasn't anything terrible in it.
I don't know. The only thing I can think of is the end, like, dismembering and stuff. Like, I don't know.
But they didn't show it. It's all implied.
That's what's weird about the MPAA, though, is, like, sometimes they think something is too, like, harsh or crude or something, and then, like, another time it's, like, you wonder, like, how the fuck did this get a PG or something? Like,
Like, I mean, Dan Aykroyd got Head in Ghostbusters, and it got a PG. But, I mean, PG-13 didn't exist at the time, but still.
Right. And Gremlins, but PG-13 didn't
Dan
exist.
Aykroyd got Head in Gremlins as well?
Yeah, he got a lot of head. No,
I know. But, I mean, there is only one F-bomb. He only says it once, and he even kind of quiets himself when he says it.
he pretty much muffled it.
Yeah. So, I think some of it is really just the suspense of the film, and, like, some of the idea is what gave it an R. But yeah, it was really fucked up that I'm like, this was an R movie? So, but...
I do wonder how they could deem something like... What's it rated R for, since you're looking at it, Drew?
It says disturbing violent images and some terror.
I mean, if you think about it, they're watching snuff movies.
Yeah, that's the other thing that's the thing I think of is they are watching snuff films. And, like, they even show children being murdered. They do.
Yeah. Through a reflection, but you can still tell that it happened.
Yeah, that was fucked up. I'm not gonna lie.
Scott Mills just said that Suicide Squad wasn't nearly as bad as he expected.
I told you Suicide Squad is a fine movie, but why are we talking about Suicide Squad during Sinister?
I don't know. We'll cut
Okay.
that. Don't know why I clap. I never look for claps.
No, I don't either.
It just deafens you.
Yeah. A con I have for this film, not enough Fred Thompson.
I'm sorry, who?
The sheriff, Fred Thompson. He was on Law and Order for many years. He also tried running for president.
What?
Yeah.
Of the United States?
Yeah.
What year was this? Who the fuck is Fred Thompson? Who was he in Law and Order?
He, remember the curmudgeon old guy that was the head of Sam Waterston or whatever?
No.
Oh, like Sam Waterston was the DA, then there was the guy above him.
Okay.
It was this curmudgeon old guy, then he retired and it became Fred Thompson, I believe. So he was on he was in The Hunt for Red October. He's been in a lot of big films. So, yeah.
I did not know him.
He even made an appearance on The Simpsons once.
Yep.
Yep.
And you said he was a pro? Or a con, not enough?
Yeah, not enough.
But a pro because he was in it?
Yeah.
He was kind of a dickhead.
He was, but he kind of plays that great. He has that voice of, like, he can be a dick.
Even IMDb says there's very little blood, almost no cursing, and no sex in this movie because the filmmakers were hoping for a PG-13. However, they still got an R based on content alone.
That's kind of cool, though. Like, if I made this movie, I'd be like, yeah, we just lost some money because, kids aren't going to be getting hand jobs during it. Or maybe.
Why are you talking about kids getting hand jobs?
Because we joked that bad movies are successful because kids just want to go get jerked off?
What? Which one was this?
I don't remember the pod. I swear we had this conversation. Don't tell me it's in my mind.
I don't remember having that conversation. Like, we may have joked off mic about it before, but...
Shit.
I don't think we ever mentioned it during a pod.
I'm convinced that most of these movies do okay because teenagers just want to get out of the house and go make out.
They go make out, yeah. The girl gets scared, you hold her close, you cut a hole in the bottom of the popcorn, she reaches the bottom eventually, and,
Just rips your dick off and eats it. How fucked would that be?
I mean, she's really hungry for popcorn, but she's going to be like, I don't know where I'm going with this.
I don't either. Man, that would burn. I wonder if Mickey Rooney, no.
Oh, you want some popcorn?
Mickey Rourke, and what was it, 9.5 weeks later, when he did that, if the butter burned his
You're
unit.
doing Sling Blade again?
What?
I thought you said Sling Blade.
No,
No?
he said Sling Blade.
What are you talking about then?
What, Mickey Rooney?
Oh, I thought you said Mickey Rourke.
No.
Oh.
That's why I did the stereotypical Asian, you want some popcorn?
I think I said Mickey Rourke.
Yeah, that's what I
Later you
heard.
did.
Yeah.
Because you're talking about 9.5 weeks. He put his dick in some popcorn in that?
Yeah.
That movie sucks.
I never saw it.
Well, they're fucking once, but then he, empties his kitchen on her or his refrigerator. Remember? He takes, all the shit out of his fridge and he's smearing it all over her body.
Like, Drew Carey Show made fun of that. Hot Shots made fun of it.
And I'm just sitting here that's, easily $250 in groceries. I mean, yeah, it's Kim Basinger, but...
Yeah, because I think they go to the movies, and he's the one who does that trick where he cut a hole in the bottom of popcorn, put a dick in it, and then she reached in and grabbed it. So...
And that was it?
Well, she got pissed and ran out of the theater, but... Because I think this was before they were fucking or whatever, but...
That's a good opener.
Yeah. Anyways, that did not happen in Sinister. A lot of the stuff
Man, we've gone way, way fucking off topic. I got a con. Ethan Hawke's wife.
Oh, gosh.
She's not very good, and actually because of Ethan Hawke being so good, it really shows that she's not very good. He's acting circles around that girl.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know who she is, but, their argument, when they go in the other room, Ethan Hawke is fucking, convincing. You can tell that he's frustrated. He's like, get off me. I'm trying to provide for the fucking family. You're giving me shit every step of the way. And she's oh, your daughter, blah, 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 and I'm inexplicably British, and blah, 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 blah.
I said they should have gotten somebody like a Sarah Chalke. I think she could definitely... I think she would have fit this role better.
Is she in movies much, though?
Her name
Not
is Juliet Rylance.
Never heard of her.
She was in... No, nothing else I've ever heard of. Frances Ha and The Nick Cornelia. Oh, it's called The Nick.
Or you could have gone with somebody like Kobe Smulders.
Kobe's mother?
Kobe Smulders from How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah. Or
And Avengers, or...
yeah, all the Captain America movies.
That's not the girl from Carriers, though, right?
No, that's Piper Peralta.
No.
Or the
blonde I meant.
Yeah, no. That's Agent 47 or 43 or whatever. Different.
Agent 47. Because she
Oh.
shaves her head and
Yes.
shoots people.
Yes. No, she plays Maria Hill.
Huh. Yeah, she wasn't good in that movie.
Who?
Carriers.
Oh, okay. It's like Kobe wasn't in Carriers.
Drew, you're making that face?
Okay, so they did do a sequel to this movie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sinister 2 was done last year, 2015. They get one person to come back and reprise the role, which is one of the deputies that Ethan Hawke gets help from to piece together his stories. But you know who else I found out was in the movie? Shannon Sossaman. from
Really?
Rules of Attraction, yeah.
So now you're gonna look into it?
Yeah, I'm a little more intrigued.
I was gonna say I remember looking up Sinister 2 and I was like, gosh, that actress looks familiar. I just didn't click on her name. So she's the one from A Knight's Tale, right?
Yes, she is.
I don't remember that.
Or
movie.
40 Days, 40 Nights.
Yeah.
But yeah, so food for thought. It also has a 32 score on Metacritic.
Woo!
Just like, what's the other movie that has a second one that we couldn't believe?
Stir of Echoes.
Stir of Echoes.
Yeah, but Rob Lowe is actually in that one.
But
Yeah,
like
but
they
it's Rob Lowe.
Yeah, but they each like have a thin connection to why they're happening or
But that's
what.
usually how they do those direct
Yeah.
to DVD sequels.
Actually, I bet you that one came out in theaters.
Really?
The second Sinister?
I
don't
bet
think
you.
so.
You could look it up on Wikipedia, I bet, and it'd tell you whether it'd tell you if it came out in theaters or not. So, but I mean, maybe I'll do that right now while I'm talking about my my next con, which is I really didn't find like the whole mythos of the bad guy and everything, the sinister being, I found to be freaky, but the actual like portrayal of him. They actually had originally a different thing for him, but they wouldn't go for it
What
because
was the original?
they wanted him to kind of look more like Johnny Depp's Willy Wonka
What the fuck?
because
Yeah.
he was freaky. Yeah,
Yeah, but they thought it would be too
Too
stupid.
silly.
Yeah, that would have sucked.
Yeah. So
Wait,
instead,
are you saying that would have been better?
no, I'm not saying it would have been better. I'm just saying I didn't like.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, I was making jokes that this guy looked like an ICP juggalo.
I don't know. I thought he looked creepy enough, personally.
well, they did like I think he did like a Google image search and then bought the rights to the image, one of the images they found that was like, yeah, that's what we want for our movie.
And Sinister 2 was released nationwide, and it made it. Not as much as the first one, but it made a buttload of money.
No shit.
Yeah. It made...
PG-13?
Let me look again. But, yeah, let's see.
Rated R.
Nope, still rated R.
Wow.
It tripled the budget of the original, though.
Really?
Yeah, the original was made for $3 million. It made 77 some million.
Jeez.
And the second one had a $10 million budget, but only made 53. But still, I mean, that's
pretty good.
yeah. You talk about,
Especially for a horror film, like...
and we were like Lionsgate is one of them that helped produce and release this film, and we talk about the crappy films they fucking put out. This
Hunger
is-
Games.
This is, well, that's their cash cow.
Right.
And Saw, But this is what we're talking about. Is they can put out a bad movie and it doesn't matter because they spent so little on it and they just make money because they're. I have to give them credit. They are pretty damn good at marketing.
Yeah,
it's been proven effective.
But I probably won't watch the second one.
So you said that for Bagul you liked the mythos, you just didn't like the character design?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I enjoyed the whole mythos and him having to call an occult professor to talk about it, and then, like, all the signs he saw of him and everything that was set up for it. But yeah, I didn't care for the design. I didn't think it was really menacing at all. Like, the whole thing is it's supposed to be sinister. And his acts are sinister, but he himself is not so much.
I don't know, dude. If I saw anyone standing in my backyard in the
Looking
middle
like
of the
an
night,
insane clown posse juggalo?
well, just a regular person, I'd be like, what the fuck, man? Like, I don't know.
I thought it was creepy enough. That's my opinion.
We already said jump scares as a con.
It's right down the middle.
It didn't rely on it too much.
No, it didn't. And one time it was great. The second time was okay. It didn't, like, force it. Third time it forced it, and it was like, okay, that was stupid. So,
I'd say a pro is the fact that they actually shot the 8mm films on 8mm.
Yep.
Like, it's so much creepier that way, rather than adding, like, a filter effect.
In the second one, they shot the snuff films in 16mm.
Well, by that time, Kodak had quit doing the 8mm.
Yeah.
So
I heard they're bringing it back, though.
Are they?
I heard they're going to do a hybrid, like, digital and film 8mm camera, which I don't even know how the fuck that would work.
Well, see, like, what I didn't get is he was watching the 8mm and then recording them with his camera.
In case the film burned up again.
But I'm just saying, I don't know. I just don't think that'd be great quality. Like, it's like taking a picture of a picture. I don't know. Like, don't you lose something?
Hopefully the demon inside.
Yeah.
Pros, cons? This has been a low energy pod.
Yeah. We keep getting off topic. I'm going to try and do this again. We're going to try to do Ty's Scene of the Week.
When did we do this?
We did it last week with Little Giants, where you pick a scene, either like a specific scene that either sticks with you because it's so good or it's so bad or just you think it's important or not important.
Right.
Yeah. So for me, it was, you had seen like all the snuff films up to that point, and we talked about this. It was that damn lawnmower scene, because at that point you're like, you see Ethan Hawke drinking for all the other ones, and it's like, yeah. And for the most part, I'm like, get the F out of that fucking house.
Get the F out of that fucking house.
Yeah, I know.
I'm making shirts with that.
Thank you for bleeping yourself the first time.
Yeah,
the front's going to say, get the F, and the back will say, out of the fucking house. So when I walk into work, they'll be like, wow, that's kind of appropriate. Then I'll just take off the hoodie. Oh, fuck.
F.
Oh, F.
But, I mean, it sets up, like, all the other ones, and then all of a sudden, you're, like you say, you're looking at the lawnmower, and I'm going to give it away. The fucking lawnmower, all of a sudden, it's running over somebody's face. And you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And you're like, holy shit. You was just like, this is the scene that Jake was watching me and Drew, and I jumped like hell, because I was like, how are they going to get the lawnmower to kill somebody? Because, like, it seemed like a seamless transition where they were watching him in the house,
right, to
then they're at the lawnmower, and all of a sudden now all those people that were watching in the house are now outside having their face ran over.
It's still not good when you know it's coming. Like, I was sitting here about to have a fucking heart attack. I'm like, I don't like it. Like, I don't like it's the sound. Like, if you watch it on mute, it's not nearly as bad. But the sound design in that part, like, fucking... Because you hear the grind, too.
Yeah,
like
because and it sounds distant. Because, I mean, it's old film, and it doesn't...
Right.
Those cameras weren't really known for their sound quality. So you just hear a distant, like, of the mower, and you're just like, oh, fuck.
And they really played up on the old cameras, like, field of view. Like, you can't see much further in front of the lawnmower until they want you to, and you're like, oh, fuck.
and then I like how you find out later with the extended cut endings, how the
shot was fucking creepy.
Yeah. How they actually got rid of the bodies and they bagged them like you would grass.
Yeah, there's a little girl in like a raincoat, and she's hauling these trash bags, and there's like 4 of them lined up, and they're bloody. And something about that shot, I don't know if it was because it's a kid.
And it's in the rain, so she's
I don't know why I say that. Something about this shot where they hacked a bunch of bodies up with the lawnmower creeps me out. Like, I don't know, like...
No, in the rain with all that, and
just nonchalantly.
Yeah.
She looked like she was doing yard work.
Yeah. So.
Now, I have a question about 8mm films, because I don't really know a whole lot about that kind of technology back then, but how did they transpose audio onto those? Because I wouldn't think that you transpose them onto the actual film reel. Or do you?
I don't know enough about it.
And see, that's why I was wondering if it was like the sound was coming from the actual music or if it was actually coming from the 8mm. So
I don't
see. I want to say that those were silent until they could actually, I don't know, until they could produce like actual tape quality.
I think the music wasn't a part of it. Mm-hmm. I want to say all the videos are probably, like, realistically an 8mm is going to be silent. I think. Just because I'm pretty sure at a theater the audio is separate from the film.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know enough about it. I should. I should actually look into shit like that.
That's why I asked, because I had honestly no idea.
I don't either. But I would say the music wasn't actually in it.
Mm-hmm.
Just the clicking that you hear.
Mm-hmm. Well, and I think the music from the Norwegian band that you talked about, I think they threw in kind of a little hum like an actual like lawnmower would have, but like a softer one to kind of play with that scene, and it played great with that scene.
They did a very good job.
But that's my scene and a little bit of a continuation of that scene. What about Jake, Drew?
I would say that's easily the standout scene if I were to pick one. Like,
well, you have to pick another one because I picked it.
Okay. Well, another scene that's pretty memorable for me, Ethan Hawke finds a picture of Bagul standing behind the tree, and there's this line of bushes in his backyard, and he's looking at it, and he kind of goes to his backyard at night, and he holds the picture up, and he's looking at the spot where you see his face, and when he lowers the picture, you see Bagul fucking standing there.
That was fucking creepy.
2 o'clock in the morning, and you're like, what the fuck, man? Like,
that gave me goosebumps, dude.
Yeah.
It freaked me out. I kind of saw it coming. It's one of the things where you're like,
you do, but
like, it still is creepy. Because then, he rubs his eyes and he's gone, but...
I mean, horror movies are like roller coasters to me. Like, you're looking at the track, you know where it's going to go, but if the experience is good, then you get what you paid for.
Well, and sometimes you may even see where the track is going, but you don't know how it's going to make you feel.
That's true.
Because sometimes you can be like, yeah, it's going to be a drop and then a turn, but that turn can just mess with you.
You're like, shit, Mom, I can handle it. And then you're like, oh, fuck.
I just fell out.
Like the Mamba. Then your uncle's yelling at you, we drove you so many miles, you won't even ride that fucking roller coaster. And then they chastise you for the whole ride home. You watch Liar Liar on a VHS in the back of the car. Was this only...
Yes, that was only
it's a unique experience to me?
Yes.
Okay.
Except, last time I was at Worlds of Fun and I rode the Mamba, I had half the park hear me yell fuck, so...
Fuck! I'd love to hear that. I might have rode the Mamba if I hadn't ridden the Timberwolf,
Oh God.
which felt like it was literally falling apart underneath me. And I've never gotten off a roller coaster that like I'm gonna fucking throw up. But that one, I seriously was like, oh my God, I'm gonna fucking puke.
That thing beats the shit out of you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's the last roller coaster I ever rode.
You haven't ridden one since?
I don't like heights.
I don't either, but I've still ridden roller coasters.
It's one of those things you don't know when you're a kid, really, until you're up there and you're like, oh, fears! And the Mamba's not the place you want to find out.
No.
Because you got that first huge drop, and then you're like, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. That slow clicking climbing up. You're like, I totally shit my pants.
Being in the front's even worse because you hang over the edge.
I would look at my face. I would never fucking do it. I don't give a shit if the listeners are like, well, I'll pay you like $50. Like, that'd be a total of $50 for one.
I do it.
You would?
Oh, fuck yeah, I would.
What, pay him $50 to do it?
No, I would do it.
You do it for $50?
I do it for nothing.
Dude, I'd cry the whole way.
The back, if you were going to try and ride it though, going in the back would be the best for you because you just whip around it.
Don't matter. It don't matter to me, Ty. I'm like 400 feet off the ground. It doesn't matter where I am. Or when I go, I'm going. That's the problem.
But then you're like 2 feet off the ground.
I don't care.
I
I remember getting in the hotel and being like, I can see it from here. I'm not riding this.
I think you would like the Patriot though.
Yeah, Mel Gibson was great in that.
Yeah. Anyway, but no, I actually. Why are we talking about roller coasters?
Yeah.
That's going to continue talking about, but we still have Drew's scene, so let's go on to that.
Talking about the nature of fear.
Oh, okay.
For me, it's roller coasters and ladders and anything more than 5 feet off the ground. It's not that bad, but it's bad.
And obviously children.
I have no fear of children.
Oh. I thought you were scared of them, that's why you killed them.
They have the fear of me.
Scared of having them.
Yeah, that one. He's right.
I also share that fear. Anyways, the scene that stuck with me that was not a very good scene by any means.
That's why I said any scene.
Ethan Hawke's working in his office late at night, and he thinks he hears something, so he goes out into the hallway, and he sees this box just sitting there, and all of a sudden it opens up and arms crawl out of it. And all of a sudden there's this child that's screaming. Turns out it's his kid. This kid's having night terrors and somehow climbed into a moving box and won't shut the fuck up.
It was a really weird, almost excuse to put something random. Like, it's almost like they were writing a story and they're like, well, we don't want Bagul here yet.
Yeah. Or any of the dead kids.
Yeah, so let's just have his kid be stupid.
Let's have his kid have night terrors.
No, I felt bad for that kid. He kept having night terrors, and then
And
really
then his sister dismantles him
Yeah.
with an axe.
dismantles, disassembles.
The drawing made that worse.
I think
I was
so,
going to
too.
say that as a pro, actually.
Mm-hmm.
It looked like a kid had actually drawn him.
Yep, and then like her writing the names next to
Yeah,
him.
Mom, Dad,
Trevor.
Trevor, and like all their bodies, like they were separated. Like they didn't show it. Like there was no gore whatsoever. You
No.
saw her bring the axe into the room, and actually they didn't even show her really kill Ethan Hawke.
Nope.
It kind of cuts.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But the drawing, like,
Because, the drawing we're referring to is Ethan Hawke one time goes back up into the attic, and under a box he finds a snake. It was one of the, we were talking about what type of snake, but it's one of the non-poisonous, but it looks like a poisonous one.
I think it's a king snake is what
Yeah.
they call it.
But it's actually not poisonous because
No.
it's red and black. So, friend of Jack or whatever that
Yeah.
stupid thing goes. But
That's the same.
yeah. But on the box cover, which looks like, the cover to like a board game or something, there's each murder he's watched so far, and they've been drawn out, and it's like mommy, like you see a tree with 4 bodies hung, and it says Mom, Dad, Brian, and Mark or something, and then Mr. Boogie is standing there by the side of the tree.
Mr. Boogie's in all of them.
Yep. But he's usually where he was in those photos, or in the camera. So then he goes back and looks for him, and that's when he starts finding him. So
I have another pro.
yeah.
Pool party. Did you read up on that?
Yep.
Yeah.
That they actually taped the actors to the fucking chairs and put cinder blocks on them and dropped them in there, and they got the guy dressed as Bagul to actually go underwater, which gives it that authentic, like, what the fuck am I watching feel.
I wondered how they did that shot, because I was like, that looks like he's actually underwater. So.
Right.
And he actually was. They said they had, I don't think it took them many shots, because they said they did everything to make sure they could do it as few times as possible, because they didn't want to put people through that. So,
man, that's so you're filming a bunch of actors and you slowly like pull these chairs into this pool, and I'm assuming Bagul is already down there. They have to kind of pan, like,
yeah, they kind of pan away from.
That makes it creepy.
yeah.
Even if, I don't know, something about that makes it creepy.
The one thing I didn't find creepy was, with a continuation of the scene Drew was talking about, was he finds that picture of Bagul from the, what was it, the campfire, or what was it called?
Barbecue.
The barbecue. And, he has the picture up on his Apple MacBook or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And the face moves and looks at Ethan Hawke as he's turned away, and then it turns back to its original position. I'm just like,
It's a bit part.
yeah, I know. I'm not saying it ruins the film or anything. I'm just like, it wasn't necessary.
I will say this though. Don't laugh. Well, you can laugh if you want. I have an irrational fear of windows in garages.
Windows in garages?
Windows in garages. So when Mr. Boogie's outside of the window in the garage, it fucking creeps me out. Like, I don't know. I think my grandparents' house, they had a door. I remember now. They had a door, like an old door. This was an old house. And they had an old door with a big fucking window. And I'm pretty sure we all used to scare the living shit out of each other by running around outside at, like, night. And, yeah. So that's where that fear comes from. It's probably my fault because I was the oldest. So if I was getting the shit scared out of me, it's because I already did it to someone else.
I got
I
some
don't know.
windows down in my garage, Jake.
You have windows in your garage?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah, for real.
How big?
Probably about as big as that.
That doesn't freak you out?
No, that's why I put blinds on them, so people can't look in.
That's another... I was talking to Steph about this at work. I have a fear... I hate that I'm telling you all this, because you know, like, the perfect thing to do to me, to fuck with me now, but... And I'm, like, 27, and I feel stupid talking about shit that creeps me out, but...
I told you I'm probably not going to sleep well tonight.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was being honest and genuine. Well, I don't watch, like, supernatural horror films at night because it can make it hard for me to sleep. Not that, like, I'm like, oh, this is real. It could be a shitty movie that doesn't scare me once, but it just gets my mind thinking.
I've already told you guys the ocean. Like, I don't like the thought...
Of an ocean?
Well, no. I hate being on Earth because there's oceans. No. The thought of being in an ocean, in the middle of an ocean, in the dead of night, and not knowing what's underneath, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And you're just floating there, and there's nothing you can really do. You could lay on your back, but you're exposing yourself more. And, yeah. A lot of my fear comes from not knowing. Uncertainty. So, another fear I have is a window without blinds.
Okay.
Not from a home decorating standpoint.
What we need to do is we need to scare him by putting him on a roller coaster in a garage with a window, and he doesn't know what's going to happen.
Think about it, though. You're, like, sometimes I'll be at home, and, like, the blinds will be up or whatever, and it'll be, like, 1 o'clock in the morning. you don't ever just glance out your window and be like, there could be a motherfucker out there looking at me right now, and I would have no fucking idea. That doesn't creep you out?
Wait.
Because you can't really see into the darkness, but you can see into the light. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I get what you're saying. It's like you could look out your window and be like, there's some, like,
right.
There's somebody out there.
You know what's sad is the blinds don't help. Because then you're just like, it could still be happening, but I just don't know that it's not happening.
Okay,
or
that's why you have blinds, though, because no right person in their damn mind would sit outside of a window just looking at blinds.
Did you know in the UK there's a clown that will stand on street corners in the middle of the night just to scare the shit out of people? I would shoot him in the fucking face.
I have a friend that would too.
I would get a gun out of the safe and I would go kill this clown. You like that clown?
You're gonna die, clown.
So that's my fears. Listeners.
So if you want to scare Jake, his address is...
Really, all you gotta do is put me in a fucking box with 4 windows and leave me in darkness. Floating in the ocean.
And then every so often have a clown, like, appear in the distance.
Yeah.
Like in a rowboat?
Sure, I meant more, I was gonna leave you in a park.
Is it Tim Curry?
Probably not. He had a stroke.
I would have been happier if it was Tim Curry.
Yeah. We all would have been.
We all float down here.
I feel like he said that in the past, like, 3 episodes. Little Giants, he said it?
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I think you did.
He worked it in.
I'm gonna try to work it in every podcast.
With a Harambe reference?
Obligatory Harambe reference.
Alright, well, those were our scenes. Do we just want to go into reviews then?
Yeah, we could do that. You want me to?
First, I want to give, like, the critical reception of this film. It had a 63% on Rotten Tomatoes, 61 user. And then on IMDb, it was 6.8 with a 53 Metacritic score.
Pretty average.
Yep. It won 3 awards, but I don't remember what 3 it won. It won for Best Score for Fright Meter Awards.
Okay.
Then it also won Best Horror TV Spot for its trailer. And it says 3, but I'm only finding 2. So
maybe it was 2 trailers.
Yes. Oh, and it won a Fangoria Chainsaw Award for Best Score.
So they like the music as well?
Yeah, they love the music as well. But
it's got good music, just don't turn it on, when
at night.
Well, actually, if you're like really into Halloween and you want to scare the shit out of trick-or-treaters...
Oh, yeah, that'd be some great music to throw on.
Last Halloween I went into a damn haunted house. I didn't get scared once. Felt bad for those kids.
I've never been to a real haunted house.
Like, you mean one that's actually haunted by a poltergeist? Or, like, one...
Yeah. Guys, I've never been to a real haunted... No, I meant I've only been to, like, Valis, which isn't a haunted house, really. And even as a kid, those kind of freaked me out. Mainly because the older kids would fuck with me. They'd, like, quit walking, like, right at the point where something jumps out.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I fucking hated haunted houses as a kid. I hated that shit.
I did do one horror walk so instead of being a haunted house, you walk through like a forest with people and they jump out and I won't lie, the first person was like a chainsaw wielding guy jumped out from behind a tree. My girlfriend at the time, I threw it in front of me.
Wow! Showing your true colors.
I did.
You coward.
She was pissed. I was like...
I thought you were going to be like, yeah, I shit my pants.
Nope. Worse.
Wow.
Alright, but let's go on to our reviews. Jake, this was your film, so why don't you start?
Like we've said, I love the score for this movie. I think Ulver did a great job. I think Boards of Canada, they're kind of limited in it, but they did a great job as well. And that's a band I've listened to for a long time now and actually respect quite a bit. So the music's great. I thought the pacing was pretty good. You know, a lot of these newer horror movies can kind of die down really bad in the middle when they're like, oh yeah, we need exposition, but we don't know what the fuck we're doing. This one's pretty good with that. It doesn't really die down too much. We didn't mention it, but I think Vincent D'Onofrio was good as the like cult like specialist. He's
professor. Yeah,
he's limited really, but I thought that he did really well with that character. And D'Onofrio's kind of weird in real life, so I'm like, yeah, maybe he isn't a cold shit. I could believe him as a professor.
Yeah.
Ethan Hawke, he's the man. I don't know what else I could say. We obviously love him quite a bit.
Seeing you've picked 2 films and he's picked 1.
I mean, he's pretty good. Would you deny?
No, I will say in this film, for some reason, he kept reminding me of like James Franco from This Is the End with that damn...
The baggy sweater?
Yeah. And
Mr. Rogers.
And the goatee. I was like, this looks exactly like Ethan Hawke, but for some reason he sounds and looks like James Franco to me.
Yeah. I like the darkness of the movie. I think it's pretty twisted, the idea that a bunch of kids would be committing gruesome murders against their own families, which we didn't really, get into that much, but Bagul's kind of controlling these kids to...
Yeah, he feeds off of them, but he needs them to rid their family so he can do that.
I also really like the dark humor in titling the 8mm, like Pool Party.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, that sounds nice, and it's a snuff film.
Barbecue. It's usually something they all were doing, except for the yard work.
Was it house painting?
Yeah, house painting, yeah.
I thought that was pretty funny,
since
her whole thing was painting, but I don't know where to go from there. I'm stumbling. Oh, man.
You can just give your number.
Yeah. Fuck. I'm really drawing a blank. I'd probably give it a 7.2 overall.
Drew, you want to go or?
Sure. I'm for as far as horror movies go, it was pretty decent. I was genuinely interested throughout the whole time. I really liked the occult kind of, like Ty was saying, mythos of Bagul and all of that. That I really kind of dig that kind of stuff. But I really like the way I like the way a lot of the scenes were shot in terms of lighting and stuff. A lot of the scenes were very, very dark. You couldn't really see a whole lot, and so that kind of left a lot to the imagination. You're like, okay, well, is something going to pop out here, or something going to pop out there, or am I going to see something where I'm not expecting to see something? And that kind of plays on your imagination a lot. Music was fantastic. I like Ethan Hawke in this role, and kind of a more original type story. A lot of horror movies nowadays, you're getting the same old shit. A lot of exorcism movies, as we had evidenced by the trailers beforehand. But I felt like this was pretty original, and props to them for kind of thinking outside the box on this one. I thought Bagul was genuinely creepy, and the way everything kind of tied together was pretty cool. That being said, I think the wife was kind of a shitty choice in her role. The kids were fine. I didn't really mind them. They're kind of in a limited capacity. You didn't really see them too much. But I enjoyed it. I'd give it a 7.
I've actually seen quite a few horror / thriller movies a lot recently. Like not too long ago, I went and saw Lights Out. I enjoyed that film quite a bit. The one thing I will give that film that was above this one, something I talked about earlier, is they didn't give daylight as a way to be safe. So, and which was awesome. It's always nice when it breaks a barrier, but and there's nothing against this film in that. It just played to that trope that during the day you're fine. It's at night you have to worry. And so this film, I thought going into it would be something a little along the lines of Insidious, and it really wasn't. There were kind of like, there were quite a few differences. So, but they kind of had the same tone of the darkness and everything, that something bumps in the night, like Mr. Boogie.
Fucking Insidious.
You were not a fan?
I mean, it's just some fucking red guy clicking his fingernails and a fucking playing organ or whatever. I don't know.
I ain't saying the ending was great. I'm saying like the whole build up during the film I really enjoyed.
I just remember Tiptoe Through the Tulips, and I'm like, yeah, it's a creepy song, but that demon looks like shit.
Jeepers Creepers.
Oh yeah. Forgot about that piece of shit.
And then Don't Breathe I went and saw, which was a very good thriller. Which is totally different because it's not supernatural at all, but it was still very enjoyable and very suspenseful, kind of like Green Room. But with these supernatural films, though, the whole thing is they have to set something up that maybe people don't know about, and like I said, the mythos of this is great. I am kind of interested in seeing that second one, but I'm not at all. So, like, I think this one was good enough the way it ended, even though this isn't the type of ending I really enjoy, but, like, it makes total sense, so that's why I give it a pass. But I'd give it a 6.5, so.
Okay. Yeah, that's kind of why I picked it. I just thought it was, especially in that time period, like 2012, it was the only movie to come out where I was really like, they actually, like, tried to shake it up a little bit. Like, it isn't an exorcism movie. It's not a fucking remake of a Japanese movie. It's just its own weird little thing.
Well, it is a bit, because I did read that the writer of this said he got the idea from he had a nightmare after watching the Ring movies. He watched the original from Japanese.
Ring You.
Yeah, and then he watched The Ring, and he had a nightmare, and that's how he came up with this film.
But that's like doing a lot of cocaine, listening to James Brown, and then passing out, waking up, and writing an amazing song and being like, this is tied to James Brown. That's just me personally.
I mean, really, the only tie that they have is that it's based off of movies.
Yep.
That they watched.
Which, had he not watched those movies, would still have attacked them.
Yeah, because he found the box.
I'm saying, had he not even touched the box, though? Like, if he had just gone up there and been like, whatever.
If you go upstairs, though, and you see a box entitled Home Movies with a 70s-esque projector in there, you're telling me you're not going to go and check that shit out?
I'd probably think it was porn. I'd be lubed up already before I even got it out of the box.
He's like, oh, yard work. Ooh, barbecue.
Oh, 70s bush. There's a scorpion in here.
But I'm just saying, I'm just wondering, somehow he, like, say they had moved a bunch of boxes up there, like the moving company moved a bunch of boxes up there, and he found, like, he just thought it was one that was theirs. And he just kicks it off to the side, doesn't touch it.
Better question for you two. You move into a house, you find a box in the attic that says Home Movies, and there's a projector. Are you going to watch them?
No.
You wouldn't watch them?
No.
Would you?
Is there a scorpion?
So if there was a scorpion, it would change your answer?
Or a snake. Scorpion or snake.
Let's say there's not.
Then yeah, I'd probably check them out.
Would you be thinking of this?
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. That'd be like the first thing I think of.
You'd be texting us like, dude, what the fuck?
I'd call, obviously he knew who the prior owners were, but if I didn't know who the prior owners were, like I knew what happened to them, I'd call and be like, hey, you left a box here.
Also, kids, do research before you buy a house. Make sure there aren't any funky things happening before you own the property.
Yeah, if a family got murdered, like, I don't know, just stay away from that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would get a great deal, but you hear about too much weird shit going down with stuff like that.
Saving some money can only do so much for you.
If you're dead.
When you have to save your soul.
for
All right.
mental health.
I think that'll do it for this week. Drew, yours is next week. What you got on tap? If you know yet.
To be continued.
Okay.
Ooh, mystery.
All right. Well, yeah. I think that'll do it then. So we'll find out when you guys do what we're doing. So just have a good week.
Sorry for the low energy.
But
we got spooked. That's
Yes,
why we're
yes.
sapped of energy.
Ooh.
Mr. Boogie came and stole our life force.
Oh, he came all right.
Wow. All right. Like and subscribe.
New episodes on Libsyn.
Yep, everything's up. We're caught up, and we should be just keeping up every week this month on iTunes.
We didn't get a lot of downloads on Libsyn. Like 11. I was kind of sad.
Tell your friends.
Yeah.
That's how.
Because 4 of those 11 were me.
None were me. I didn't download the new ones yet.
Motherfucker.
I don't download them. I stream them. Does that count?
I don't know. I have no idea. I should probably know.
You should find that shit out.
I mean, I'm paying to host it. I should know things.
Yeah.
I don't.
Because I have unlimited
But
data
yeah.
and I don't need to download that stuff.
But yeah, share it with your friends. Like we said, we're not doing this to do famous. We like to have fun, but we also would like it to reach more people.
It'd be nice to have an audience.
Yeah. So.
The Facebook page, if anybody wants to
Yep.
join up, we're lonely.
Jake will gladly talk to you about how he murders his children.
Talk to you about whatever you want to talk about.
Even his fears.
You just post and ask for me. Yeah, we can talk about my fears if you're interested for whatever reason.
They get off on it.
Evan sends me a box of fucking scorpions and
Yeah.
curtains
You get a box in the mail with home movies.
with a note that says you're a fucking weirdo.
Oh, and then they're all snuff films.
Take us to roller coaster rides.
The biggest one on earth.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, just light it on fire. Yeah, I got lost in the mail. Something came in the mail today.
Got him.
These nuts.
All right.
Oh,
Well,
boy.
for all of us at TJD Movie Reviews, I'm Ty.
Jake.
And I'm Drew.
Bye.
Peace.